let us start as we always start with roll call. Dokas,
And Tokus.
Dr. Strigan Shade,
Yep.
Salik,
Yes, I'm here.
Boblin,
I'm Boblin.
and Totsic, who needs to get in game.
I am again.
Just loading problems? Oh, that's
No.
weird. Mine isn't.
You're only in with the stream.
No.
That's what I'm
No.
seeing here.
Yeah.
Yeah, not seeing him either.
Yeah, I don't see in. I thought for a minute I did.
You know
but
what?
You're right.
I loaded on the stream on both of these here panels. That's all right.
Ah, wonderful. Live, everybody.
Well, I had two windows. Both of them were in game.
All right.
Yep.
Well, while our fair scientist fixes that, let me recap. As when last we all met, you all had made your way down to the Temple of Aijin. The words, goddammit, brain. Brain, why did you the Almirage, there we go. Words. Stupid made up words. Aijin the Almirage. A bunny with a unicorn. And had made your way inside after a very lengthy discussion and observation on the floor trap that you had all gotten through. It was decided that most of you would get across via Totzig putting spider climb on himself and then clinging to Totzig as he walks across the walls. That is a lot of weight, considering. One of you decided, nah, I got a better idea. And with some experimentation and finding a resource that you could scavenge, the deer doctor and his cohorts decided to walk straight through it. Both Drang and what's the other ones? Delg and Kane to his side to protect him. The doctor shimmied his way, being as small as possible, while the other two protected him with his body. Thus, having the most horrific, 20, 25 feet of pure violence Boblin has ever seen in his life, as these two dwarvish companions that you have been traveling with for the past couple of days, just got skewered to hell and back by poisonous darts. So much so that Delg dropped dead in front of you. And the doctor said, "Oh, no worries. I got this." And cast a spell on Delg, having his body convulse in an unbelievably violent way, bringing him back from the dead. And that's when, you all kind of agreed, I don't think he's healing them. And that's where we ended.
There's worse things in Troll.
There is worse things. Yes.
And also, if I remember correctly, Toxic colored Boblin's eyes when it started.
Boblin didn't get to see any of that.
Yeah. I just wanted the visceral description for the stream.
Yeah, Boblin did not see
So-
any of that.
Because Boblin wasn't here to play Boblin, unfortunately. So, now that, a little bit of the cat's out of the bag, and you guys have now gotten past the floor, what are you gonna do? you do see a T intersection with a few ways to go.
Well, I've got looks to be a T in front of me, gentlemen. Bob, what you got over on your end?
Boblin, she's nothing.
Blink, blink. Manny, chef ping us. Okay, yoink him over.
Hmm.
Oh,
It
Boblin's
would
on
seem.
the map.
Boblin's
Bob-
incorrigible.
Is this
Oh.
a wall?
That is a wall.
Is there anything on the wall?
No. It is quite dark, and you do see a bunch of cobwebs in front of you.
Guy, there's spiders.
Very astute. It would seem we have a maze on our hands. You know, I have an idea that might work, provided we're willing to wait 10 minutes.
10 minutes, Birdie.
That is how long it takes to detect magic. I'm thinking we could use the residual magic within the air that's prevalent throughout Omu to home in on the relic here.
That is a lot of time with the other relics being chased by other parties.
Also, if there's more than a foot of stone between us and it, we get nothing.
Well, I wasn't looking for the relic specifically, though that would be nice. I had said I was going to use the residual magic in the air, as it seems to be throughout Omu. The thicker it is, the more likely it is we will find our target.
Or something that will explode on us.
Well, maybe that too.
Your boy's okay for pressing on, Doctor.
The doctor will kind of pat them down.
Knocking all
Finding
the
one
darts
more.
out.
Finding one more dart that is still sticking out of one of them. Pull it out, stick it in with the others. Yes, they seem to be quite fine.
So, what was the calculation we had last time with how many
Party
darts that
doors.
you got?
40-something darts.
There was a bunch.
It was a metric buttload. Because we did how many shots?
It was a horse load.
And then I was most likely some of those would break on impact because they're
Yeah, that's what I was
not
about to
metal.
say. Say D20 plus 10.
Yeah, that's fine.
But if anything, Salik, give yourself a good little hover. The fewer of us on the ground, probably the better.
29.
Yeah. So you have 29 porcupine darts with poison. Don't know how long the poison will last, but you got it.
Prickers.
I'm just picturing he keeps pulling out the darts as they go along.
Twink, twink. But not really knowing.
like as yeah, like as we're about to leave, he pulls out another one or something.
Yeah, probably.
I want us off the floor as much as possible. I've still got a good 40 or so minutes, as long as I don't get a sharp bunk to the head. As I'm like hanging off the side of the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Spider first over there.
Appropriate.
And I'm tight and tight.
So is just the north of Toxic where the darts come?
No,
No, down
section below
Yeah, down
is
south.
where it was.
The entrance which you all had gotten over.
Oh. So is there The reason we're not moving forward?
We have two
That's
directions
where we ended the
available to
session.
us.
They're not here. They're only spiders. Oh, left, left. Not left, right. Not right.
As he
go
walks
home.
by me, grab him by the
I want to go
scruff.
home. I want to go home. I want to go home.
Like I go to make the motion of putting him like on my neck, but realize he's dangling at 90 degrees. Huh.
Boblin,
Yeah.
move back to where you were last. No,
Up
Yeah.
here.
over there. No. There you go. As you are kind of spastically running around, you hear a click underneath you,
Oh no.
and where is it? Let's see if this hits you. Stupid Discord chat in the way, making sure. Oh, that's a crit. 27 hit.
Yeah, I think it does.
Okay. So as you're walking around, looking around, scouting out, you hear a click,
Ah.
and then you see a flash of metal
Oh no.
as now crit damage.
I'm not saying you've earned this, but you've earned this.
Excuse me. 13 damage as a blade comes out from the top, like barely not skidding onto the ground, and smacks you in the face.
Ow.
Probably knocking you back a square, but like that's more flavor than actual pushing.
Ah, bum falls on his back. Ow, 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 my nose, ow.
Ah, Boblin, are you alright?
Birdie, no, ow, my
He'll
nose,
be
ow.
fine.
I'm mortally wounded.
As I'm like on the wall over you, just staring.
Why are you a spider horse?
I've been a spider horse for the last 20 minutes.
I've been at the back.
Technically no, but you haven't been here for that.
I reach down and scoop him up.
Yep. Okay. Got a pretty good gash on his face. Doesn't look lethal. Doesn't look poisoned, but just like
I look over
Wow,
and
that hit hard.
poke his head and pump a first level into him.
Jose, I ain't doing it. You know my dice.
don't make me spit on the book.
Well, no, I'm definitely not touching the floor. I just,
There you
settle
go.
on,
Bob.
on
Nice
hovering.
focus.
That's about how much effort he put into it.
Just like flicks you on the nose.
Ow.
That's okay.
Boblin turns and gives Tugas a quick hug.
I'm
I just stare.
gonna rope under Boblin's armpits, tie him to like the saddle, and I'm gonna start walking along the ceiling with a dangling goblet.
I feel like bait.
Well, let me spin
We're
my
not
gumbo.
saying you're not bait, but
So you're hanging off
So-
of
off the
Tossic's
ceiling,
back.
and I'm gonna make like he doesn't have enough slack to go all the way to the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Yoink. Is this what you were complaining about?
Yeah, you see some cobwebs.
Cobwebs, Boblin.
Yeah?
Yeah, that means there were spiders here.
Not like spiders.
Oh, pardon me. Also nodded off again. Nestle just bumped into the wall while flying.
I want to say this is far too narrow to fly because your wingspan is that which would propel a human.
That is a fair point.
Yeah, so you're probably on the ground. not to dissuade you, but like, you have a fairly large wingspan.
For the record, I'm not checking for traps as I go. So,
Yeah.
Salik, good doctor, and Brian, fair warning, we're not triggering anything.
I quickly
Kane,
run over. I quickly run over to pull that dwarf back.
One second.
Brian,
Did Kane actually step there?
Wait, what?
I saw you moving Sir Dwarf in around.
Like up here?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay. 1 second. Discord messages are in the way. Does a 15 hit him?
AC? No. I mean, it probably hit him, but it didn't.
Yeah. So you see as Kane walks there, and then the click again as the blade comes down from the ceiling, as Kane narrowly avoids the blade, and as it goes right back in, which you can see that there is a tiny slit in the ceiling where this rotating blade seems to come out from and then swing back into.
Interesting.
Not that way. Not
I found a
that way.
trap.
There are lots of them.
I mean, we really should disarm it. But, you know, time, effort, resources, bobbling.
Again, I'm gonna have to ask this. Toxic, what's your passive perception? Because I realize it was fairly big.
15.
15. Okay, just making sure.
as is Brian's.
That seems to be the highest out of the group, I assume.
Possibly.
Perception, probably.
Okay, just making sure that I know that. I have not had that written down. I should have, but I haven't.
Make Boblin feel useful. I'm gonna hand him down a torch.
You're hanging from above.
Yes.
That would probably be a little bad, but okay.
Hold it out to your left, boy.
Yay, left.
The other side, Boblin.
Knew that. Bobbin surreptitiously changed his hands.
Made even better as he probably is slowly spinning.
It's like your left and my left. It's the same left.
Look down. He's somehow tangled up.
It's like somehow just spinning like he's stuck in the webs. How did I tied those knots? How did that happen? I'm not a smart man.
Think I'm very smart. My headband is. Phone buzz. No,
Okay.
please don't be boss. Oh, good phone. Where at there?
So far, so good on the Toxic Boblin train for Spider Horse.
I briefly wake up and see the progress I made. Then call back to the rest of the party. All clear this way.
Brian will be helping check for traps near Salik. So he probably has the second best perception.
All right. So far, so good. We are currently waiting on possible interruptions because things.
Yeah. No, just.
Oh my God, cat! That's adorable.
No.
I'm gonna feel so sad when
Okay.
something happens to that monkey.
Yeah, we left.
That
him
would
outside.
imply that the monkey is okay because Jared has refused to tell me.
I mean, we left him out with the girls, so maybe.
But with the girl, right now, singular.
I
The other one's
love
missing.
him.
for now, from what I understand, because spell things.
I am tied off to Totsig.
Yep. I can drag pretty much everyone but you. You and Salik are the only ones I don't have control of. I'm working on it.
Yep. Alrighty. Another T section.
All right, Boblin. Close your eyes.
Okay. My eyes is closed.
Going to just give the rope a soft little twist. And
Wee.
whichever way I step back that he lands is where we're gonna go.
Flip a
Well,
coin.
Exactly.
Roll a d2.
Roll
you know
a
what I'm
bobbler.
talking about. Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
All right. Not this way.
Yeah. Run up against
Ah.
the wall.
Oh, Boblin, do you see any traps? Any treasure?
None hit me. I don't see no treasure though.
You are allowed to make perception checks if you wish.
I would like to look. Let me look. Hold on.
Hold.
I'm
Okay,
on Totsig.
Ah, correct.
Yeah, he's like actually strapped to the saddle.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're fine then.
All right. 10.
You don't see anything. It's very dark, kind of musty in here, and
We've got a
your face is kind of you're getting rid of the cobwebs that you went through trying to burn them with the torch. You don't see anything in particular that looks like a trap.
I don't think there are any traps here.
Part of me is tempted to just give him like that extra bit of slack, just dip him onto the floor, but no. All right, we're back pedaling. Heads up to the rear.
No one wants horse ass from the ceiling. God, that's so weird.
Meh, 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 meh.
Somehow Brian got ahead of you, but that seems fine.
Just take this T intersection to turn myself around.
Yeah, makes sense. Freaking 18-wheeler over here.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
As the doctor
no,
flies
Brian's
through
in
the
the
wall.
wall.
Oh, that's not Brian. That's the doctor. I apparently at some point grabbed you, doctor. And
No,
Brian.
Brian's here too.
Oh,
I'm
wonderful.
like, man, how did the doctor get ahead of me? And then just shove him out into the wall. Like, oh, right. So, doctor, you may want to reclaim your token. Sorry. That was my bad. Okay, AFK a sec, be back a sec. Oh, okay. So it's a good thing I was moving him. His dwarves are apparently, like, he's moving with them.
Yeah.
So wherever his dwarves
they,
are, he
they are
technically
ahead
is.
of him.
And yeah. So I'm just going to jump over here.
All right. More cobwebs.
Got us a door.
And a door. It does look like a stone door, like you've seen out of most of the temples that you've been in. Most. There was the one that was wood, but that rotted away. Because time.
All right. Brian, check for panels underneath us before I let these two little ones down.
All right.
Investigation?
Yeah. Yep.
I don't see any.
Yeah, Brian looks around and does not see any traps.
Let me give it a try. I'll just sort of prod the ground in front of me with the quarterstaff. So, perception?
Investigation.
Oh, investigation. All right.
Yeah. Salik does not perceive any traps on the door.
Oh, it's looking for traps on the ground.
Well, on the ground, or I presume you also had him look at the door. You do not see any on the door. It does look like a heavy stone door, though.
All right, Bobbin. Stick your arm
Yeah.
straight up,
Straight up.
and you should go swoop and fall through. It's literally just like a little sling hanging off the saddle.
Acrobatics check, Boblin.
He's like
It
a
is all
foot
clear.
off the ground.
Our
I
conclusion
know,
is
I'm
that
just...
this is a normal door.
To see if he falls on his face.
Exactly, or his ass.
Shaking my horse head. There a handle
you're
or anything
fine.
on our side? Does it open towards or away?
It looks like it opens into the room that you're going into.
No. Okay.
I will go.
But door's not trapped at all. By all means.
I will be fearless. Bob will attempt to open the door.
Okay, make a strength check.
Oh, there we go.
Pushing and wind, flow.
That would be a Skorgan running through the lands.
Okay. Someone chasing the Sasquatch.
Look, man, the hunt never ends.
It never ends. Skorgon's really close. The Bigfoot was eating his garbage the other day. We understand.
Yeah, joke's on us. He's been playing this out the back of a truck in the middle of the forest this whole time.
God damn, he's got better internet in the back of a truck than I do.
How else is he going to upload that video in live?
Anyways, Boblin, you are pushing and pushing, and with all your might, you are not getting anywhere. You got no grip on this floor. You're gonna need a little help.
Dad!
I hand him a crowbar.
Whack! I whacked it over with the crowbar.
Blink,
At this
blink.
point, I
What am
wake
I
up.
supposed to do with this?
At this point, I wake up. Oh, go on then. Give the door a try.
Is there any seam along the door at all?
They're like,
Enough to get a crowbar in.
it looks like it opens into the other room, not into the hallway. But yes, there is a seam. It is a stone door, like the ones you have seen
Yeah.
all around.
Yeah, I'm just asking, can we get the crowbar in?
You probably could.
I will instruct Boblin on how to use a crowbar.
Oh! I didn't have this when I was a little goblin.
We've used them like 13 times on this trip alone. So I'm just
Yeah.
like
Guys, give
staring
me
from the
homework!
I'm just
Give
staring
me
from the
homework, I
don't
gotta
say
do
this.
my lessons.
just staring from the ceiling, just like this is what we call a teaching moment.
And you would have advantage on your next strength check, Boblin.
Alrighty. You are allowed to do another strength check. This time at an advantage because you're using a crowbar for leverage. You got the crowbar into the crook of the door, and it does budge a little bit as you are trying to push, and it goes a little bit, but you're not getting as much grip as you need. Again, it seems like you're going to need some help.
Okay. Move. Stop.
Ah.
It's time to stop horsing around.
Ah!
So since
I love that we all did that.
got my
You are allowed to cooperatively help him.
go. I got the spider climb grip on my hooves. We are going to get myself in position, bobbing on the shoulders for those 2 extra pair of arms. All right. On my mark. Are you ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Both of you
Heave!
roll.
Nah.
That's
That's a
20.
20.
okay. And Totzig.
Let's see here, because I don't have my sheet on. Oh, that would because that's the stream window. Hang on. That's the one not doing the rolling. Is it strength or athletics?
Strength check. Flat strength. All right, with the two of you and the power of magic at your feet, well, at the magic of his hooves, you manage to get enough of grip and leverage and pushing power with the crowbar, and the two of you pushing at the same time that you managed to push open the door enough that you could see within the door, see within the room.
I throw the,
And
the
as you
crowbar
push
out of
open,
the way.
yeah, as you push open the door, you see a shaft of natural light spill into a tiny square hole from the ceiling onto a carved stone pedestal. An ornate stone cube rests on its surface. So you, let me, visual areas, polygon reveal, dynamic lighting. There we go. I need to do the things because stuff. Delete. You see that room. You see a small room with the same mural that you saw at the beginning of the maze, plastered on the wall, which is an Almirage fighting what looks to be a gaunt bear with giant claws, which your historian, your linguist friend, had managed to decipher as Aijin versus Wungo, the Sioux monster. On the wall behind it, as you do see a tiny hole in the ceiling with a shaft of light beaming down directly onto this pedestal, which holds the cube.
Alright.
For some reason, I'm assuming you're still on the ceiling.
No, had come down to push the door.
Okay, I was just like in my head, I'm picturing you on the ceiling doing that because that's funny.
Well, all right, Bob. Just let's risk only one person here, real quick. All right.
Okay.
Plop him down, loosen the saddle rope so Tokus can get off.
Get out.
All right.
Maybe we need not risk anyone at all. Perhaps a mage hand is in order. The only question is, do we go forward or backwards afterward?
That's what I'm gonna find out. Gonna clip Clop back onto the wall. Excuse me. And check
I
out this
would
other door.
say at this point, you would feel the spell. You have about like, I want to say, 20 minutes left on your spell.
Okay.
Just as an internal clock that you would know.
Yeah, we'll clip Clop our way across and check out this door. Does this look like it likewise opens inward?
Yes, it does. You could see the hinges, and it does look like it opens inward.
Is there a latch or anything?
No, it looks much like the door that you came from.
Okay. So without going back through the maze, I don't think we're gonna pull this thing open without some heavy stonework. Clop my way up here to the hole and see if there's anything funny about it.
You look through the hole, and then as much as you could see, it seems to lead to the ceiling. It doesn't not seem like there is another floor to this building.
At no point do I want to put myself anywhere between the source of the light and the pedestal.
Yeah, from what you can tell, that doesn't look like there is another floor on this building.
All right, mage handers. Who wants to be the fancy?
I'll give it a shot.
Probably want to get everyone back to the entrance before you fuss with that.
All the way through the maze?
It wasn't that much of a maze. We know the way. Weren't you paying attention?
Of course I was.
Stare.
Knights always pay attention.
No need to worry. We'll just follow the breadcrumbs left by Strawberry. Oh, wait, those aren't breadcrumbs, are they?
Strawberries at the entrance. Just wait on the scorpion to get through that wind tunnel.
I will lead the way back.
That's not me, by the way.
Who the hell is that then?
Dawn.
Don.
Dawn.
Immediately hear the flick. It normally is you, Scorpion, hustling between the houses.
Yeah, but I didn't even take my my headphones.
That's weird. Just like, whoopsie. But anyhow, gonna pop. Long Strider is how long? 1 hour, no concentration. So I'm gonna slap Sleek with a Long Strider, and we'll funnel everyone back out. Grab it and let's get out of here. Give us a bit of a lead in case this place comes down on our heads. And if nothing happens, give us a shout. We should still be in earshot.
Right then. And I presume we have nothing to swap it out with.
Nope.
Like what?
Something that should weigh roughly the same and be of similar dimensions that is not one of the other cubes.
Maybe a rock.
Does it have to weigh roughly the same? How much do these weigh?
Well, we swapped one out with the bones of the beast guarding it, so
You do have two,
Yeah, we can weigh. We give a rough weigh. This is
three. No, two of them in your possession.
You used bones last time? What type of bones?
the froghemoth bones.
Like those are pretty big bones.
Well, it's a hefty stone. Currently in the bag o' holding. But if you don't feel comfortable doing without a swap, it'll take some time to get something. Sleek.
well, with Longstrider, we should be able to make our way out.
Yeah. Well, that's. I said we'll probably only be about 2 corners away. So if something happens, give a good holler. Don't holler for nothing though. Now I start trotting my way out.
Good luck, Birdie. Bob won't follow. That's it.
Just sling the goblin up.
Yay. This is my preferred mode of transit. Boblin is slowly spinning.
No wonder he wasn't paying attention. He literally couldn't.
Just like dangling, slowly rotating.
Yes, the rope slowly twines up, then slowly twines down, slowly twines up.
Yep.
Whee!
Don't worry, Tokus, you'll get your turn. This is my lot in life. I become an amusement park ride.
I mean,
Gotta have a side
If-
hustle, right?
Yep.
yeah, gotta have a side hustle, and if that's what you decide to do after Chult, better power to you.
All right. Ready? Yeah. Yeah, so you yoink it.
Probably make it about here before he's makes the yoink.
Okay. So I assume everyone else is coming with you. Oh, my stomach. Oh.
That's up to them, unfortunately. Except for Tokus, he doesn't really have a choice.
And Skorkin, he's not here right now.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't hear you come back.
Yeah, I've been here. I've heard the plan.
Okay.
We all leave and we recover his body momentarily.
All right. Brian back. And there, and is Tokus here?
Hi.
Okay, I'm just going to move your token over to the rest of the party. You know, for distance needs.
Distance needs.
All right, Salik. What do you do?
You know, once I'm not awake, I make the grab.
All right. Give me a D100.
That's a 14.
So you send your mage hand over, grab the puzzle blocks, and quickly zoom it back to you and run. You don't know what happens behind you, but you from your instructions you've been told to run as fast as you can.
And shout if something happens.
Yes.
So unless something happens, I'm just going to run.
Yes. You run. You hear a slight noise behind you, but like you're back to the party with Longstrider in a moment.
Yeah, well, move on. Let's go.
I mean, we
Alright,
don't
alright.
stop. There's
All right. So I would like you all to keep moving.
much. Don't worry, I'll move most of the herd.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because I yoinked the doctor again.
Yeah.
I think I had Ryan in there somewhere, but I physically can't. Yep, there he is.
Oh, 1 second. I need to go to the bathroom real quick. Ooh, thought I could hold it.
Yeah, just cue some montage music while the party is running down an infinite hallway.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I mean, we made it out. It was fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So, still.
We
Did-
lost him.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Well,
We're
while that is
still-
happening, I will be right back.
So the party is still running down that infinite hallway.
No, I feel like we're sitting right here playing Go Fish
Yeah.
with the stones. Do you got a Unibunny?
Go fish.
Where?
Bruh, I know you've got a unicorn bunny. You just picked it up.
Wonderful. Hello, I'm back.
There you are.
Ah, that's always wonderful timing. So,
Literally, in case you're wondering where you dropped, the beginning.
Did you drop again?
Maybe. No.
all right,
Okay.
I'm here.
Like your word, what the words were? Well, okay,
Oh, that's
and we lost
God.
them.
So. As I was saying,
You're
I
banned from
assume you
pausing
guys are-
after the
Yeah, are you still running?
Yeah.
Okay.
Got to my spell ticker into the end here.
All right, so you're jumping onto the wall. And you make it across about the time where you feel your spell is about to fizzle.
That's a real quick 20 minutes.
Well, you had to set up and everyone get away.
That's still
What?
a real quick 20 minutes. Hey, cast this cantrip. We'll be on our way. Move 30 feet. No, I moved 40 feet in 6 seconds, tall. It's a real quick 20 minutes.
Longstrider isn't a cantrip.
No, his mage
The
hand
main
is.
hand.
Yeah, but isn't Longstrider also
Just an
concentration?
action cast. There's 6 seconds.
Anyway, pedanticness. You guys make it to the you and everyone riding. You make it out perfectly fine. Because I would assume that you were riding the wall and then hopping off onto the ground once you guys get out.
I will yell back to the fine doctor to see if he would like a similar boost across.
Boblin and Tokus, can you give me perception checks?
Okay.
It
I
would
could
be
provide a lift to at
fast.
least one of you.
Well, Tokus, while Boblin is still kind of flailing about, trying to get his bearings, once he gets back to solid ground and the right side of gravity, you look around and you see, the other companion of the doctor. You see Dara there, and then Arya is crawling on the ground, in what looks like missing an arm and a leg, just clawing her way back to Dara and the doctor. So now you are over there, you are over there, and then you over here. So yeah, on the other side, as you are all quickly making your way out, there is Brian, the doctor, Kane and Delg, and Sleek. Hello?
Hello.
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 Okay. It felt like I was like I disconnected again. Did I disconnect again?
Yes.
Wonderful.
No, Tall. No.
Please don't
So,
say that. then.
There, one of the zombie ladies got mauled.
Well, you don't see this with an 8.
I will nudge
Until told.
Totzig. Isn't
That's-
that one of
what?
Doctor's friends?
Oh, that
I
sounds like
know.
it's his Doctor, where are you going?
So yeah, now Boblin, you just see the mangled remains. Well, from what I understand, it still looks like a living person. It's just missing an arm and a leg, and in a way that doesn't look like it was ripped off.
It doesn't look like it was ripped off.
Yeah, because weird.
Okay, question. Have I ferried somebody over yet, or did I just fly over myself?
I heard you ask, and I didn't hear anyone else reply. I heard you ask if anyone wanted a lift, and I didn't hear any reply.
I don't need a lift because Totzig Express.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's already over there.
Start charging.
Well, I assume Brian's not riding Tatsig, so I will go ahead and lift Brian over. Hold on, Brian!
Okay, Scorpion is reconnecting to roll 20.
Oh no!
Oh.
All right.
So yeah, I will ask Brian if he wants to get ferried over.
We would appreciate him not stepping on anything, if at all possible, Sleek.
Yes, please.
Yeah, alley-oop!
This is
I want to say strength check
adoptive
because
family.
you're flying with someone else's weight that you're not used to.
And it's not Boblin or Tokas, so yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not the
well,
small
right.
people.
So, strength saving though, or just strength check?
Strength check.
That's a 16.
You manage to kick off from the wall behind, and kind of give yourself enough upward lift to get across, but you kind of don't make a graceful landing on the other side. So the two of you kind of topple over and make it safe and sound, but like could have been more graceful.
Oh, well,
Thank you.
I've had more. I certainly had more graceful landings.
Well, Scorpion, are you actually here able to hear us?
I can now.
Okay. I was are you actually walking up that hallway, or was that just where you landed?
Hold up. I don't even know where I. Okay.
Because I offered
So
to
everybody else is out.
yeah,
Okay.
offered to run back and hoist you the rest of the way.
Well, I mean, it's not like falling down around us or anything, right?
No, it's
No,
not. Just
there's nothing-
but there is the
Yeah.
walkway of quills.
Yeah.
Ah!
So
Who is that? Yeah, seeing the crawling person.
I think we'll
Yeah.
make a
It's-
repeat of
just
of
cover,
the
immediately
entrance.
cover Bob's eyes. Then
Nah.
you don't need to see this. Just Twang!
So you make it like a couple of you make it a couple of steps in, and then at some point you just hear as it seems to have run out of darts.
I kind of figured that was gonna come. That's why I wanted to do it.
Had to take that
I
risk.
was, yeah, I wanted to see how stocked. the
I am
software
not
was.
running those checks again. I'm not
That's
gonna
fine.
be here for another hour.
Ah.
No, we're good.
Yeah.
Right then. Doctor. You just kind of do the little head nod towards the lady crawling on the ground. I
Oh,
believe that's one of
my
yours.
God. What? Well, that's quite green.
I sort of
Is
nudge
she
Togas.
in need of healing?
Wait, I will nudge Togas and say, "Quick, heal her before the
Mean-
doctor gets any ideas."
I just look and blink. Considering what we already know about them, healing's not gonna do anything, and I'm not wasting a spell slot.
No, I just like this. My mental image of Tokus is on my back, Boblin on my shoulders, and he's over here like, I'm gonna whisper to Tokus. Boblin just,
Okay.
what?
How was she described to the party before I came
from
back?
what I understand of what we have talked about, she looks exactly like she did before, like elf, druidy, all that shenaniganery. Because I believe, which one was she? Dara is still there. She looks perfectly healthy, and rangery. Arya looks like she is alive, though very conspicuously, you see a stump where her leg should be, and kind of a black void where the hole in the blood and the stuff in the innards would be, and then on the opposite arm you see the same.
So she's missing an arm and a leg.
Yes.
Well, that's what it cost.
Interesting. Well, that's going to be tough to fix. I mean, at this point, it might be better just to salvage.
What?
What?
By uncovering your ears.
I can only cover his eyes. Tokus, you're gonna have to stand up on the saddle and cover his ears.
It's gonna be really hard to cover that much ear along with this.
There's, I have to let the GM in on a little.
If you want to sit on the fourth wall and say it so everyone can.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
can
on the
say it
record,
out loud.
that's perfectly fine. It's
just-
know
But
the character.
here's the thing, she disappeared before I could disguise her.
Oh right, from what I remembered, I thought because of the
So
thing, the ring, that it is kind of attuned to them, so it always is working on them.
Oh, that's not the way I was thinking, but okay.
So, like, in my brain, it's like they're always like this, and if something happens to them, it tries to compensate and it didn't work realistically. Kind of like bad CG.
Right. Because, I mean, I already kind of, like, put her actual appearance out here
Yeah, I saw.
for people to actually see.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. That's,
I did like the amount of work you put into this, and finding these, and just like
yeah, no,
wow,
they were quite
it's
good.
like very, very good.
But yes, So, in other words, with the actual, so I'm wrong in thinking that she is disguised and
Yeah, it's just the spell that is working upon her doesn't know how to compensate for the lack of arm and leg.
okay. That seems workable.
So, salvage, sir.
Well, yes. Um,
Okay. I have
it's
something to share after this, but keep going.
I believe the medical term is euthanize. You know, put her out of her misery.
Right.
I mean, you wouldn't want to live without an arm and a leg, would you?
Looks at horse half.
Pulls out a quill and a piece of paper for to take a note.
I've been unwillingly modified, you could say. So no,
Ah,
I feel ya. Find that fucking dwarf. He's
unwillingly modified, like a graft. My God, man, there's not even a single scar.
no,
Whoever did this is a genius.
just
I want to pull
still holding Boblin's head, but there's like the hands are like squeezing with anger.
I want to pull up a quote from Puppet History, but it would take too long.
No, the man was a maniac. And no graft. This is what was it? What was it? He said, Tokus, a failed phantom steed spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, definitely not a genius.
But
Oh, sorry, Boblin. Sorry.
No.
Whatever procedure needs to be done, she does look to be quite ailing.
yes, so I just realized that when I reset, all my character sheets closed.
Now, hang on a minute. Don't you need their consent prior to euthanizing?
Slake. I have a sneaking suspicion she consents.
Yeah.
Also, about that stone you got. Want to add it with the others?
Oh, yes, yes.
Open the bag for him to drop it in.
Mm-hmm.
You know, put all our eggs in one basket.
Puzzle cube.
That is what it looks like. I'm just marking these off as things that you have, so I keep track of here.
Yes.
It looks like a rabbit.
That's
with a unicorn
That's-
horn.
yeah.
Yeah, that's 3 down and only sleep.
6. 6 more to go. I'll look around for the dogs and more importantly the linguist.
The linguist is there. Orvex is around. He's kind of hiding in a bush, right around here. And I don't know where his token was because I swear to God it was here last time, but I don't know where it went.
Maybe
but-
it's below that.
Or maybe it didn't get moved over to this map.
Looking around, it doesn't matter right now. We'll figure it out when it comes to.
Yes.
But he will say, oh yes, oh you're finally back. Oh.
Blink, blink.
While you were in there, I heard some noises that I did not want to know what was that, and I hid.
Did it sound like?
No, it sounds like stomping.
No, that was just bobbling.
No, very large stomping.
He's a big boy. Where was it coming from, Orvix?
That way. He points down the road.
That main thoroughfare section.
Yeah. Back to Omu.
And a shift ping for the stream, please. Save me the trouble
Yeah, no
tapping all over the
problem.
place.
Once everything starts loading.
But
Ping. He will point upward.
there's no real hide off our backs.
Yes, I don't know what happened to the wild coyotes.
They were on a strict feeding regimen, Orvix. Did you miss an interval? Are you not
What
aware of
happened?
how domestication works, sir?
I don't.
Those
have
were a
any
valuable
food other
asset that I
than-
was investing in.
I don't have any food other than my food. You haven't given me any food. I've only been surviving off of what I've had.
I would like to point out, yes, I did give him food.
I don't remember that as a GM. Because I am a fallible human being. Look, I'll admit
Maybe
it.
he
I
was
don't
hoping
care.
you forgot.
But, so long as you don't cross paths with anything loud enough to frighten our brave linguist here, I'm sure we'll be fine. Another stone collected, sir.
Oh, wonderful, 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 wonderful. One more step along the way. So, as where to now? I think this is the last one up this main road that I've seen. Before I have been split off from my companions beforehand. So I don't quite know where any of the other ones are.
Wonderful. Can't
do
exactly
know-
get a sleek eyes view.
Yeah, I do know that there is a coliseum, like more of an amphitheater up near the end of the road, but
We'll be
It
staying
seems like
off
a
the road for
very-
a little while.
yes, it seems very smart.
And yeah, between the building to the party, I don't have my mouse in hand, but immediately to our right and the one north of it, kind of motioning, want to get over there by that cliff, warm up some food, sort our plans out.
All right. So around here.
Yeah.
Okay. So as
because it should give us a nice view of the the ways across.
yeah. So as you set up a bit of a midday briefing and lunch, looking over the flooded remains of part of the city of Omu. In the distance, you see this large circular complex. Ominous and foreboding in the distance. That is where we will cut for the night.
All right.
And that